Thank you so much for this opportunity for being here with us today with La Isla Magazine. Muchas gracias y bienvenido aquí a La Isla Magazine. We're going to try to talk in English at the same time in Spanish so everybody can know about you. So, Steve Colvin, bienvenido aquí a La Isla Magazine para toda la comunidad hispana. Uno de los participantes de La Voz el día de hoy. So, one of the participants of The Voice today in this incredible show in the United States. But Steve, welcome and tell us a little bit about your life and how you get in love with music.
Well, gracias, muchas gracias for having me. Yeah, I mean, I started off singing as a kid, born to two singers. My mother and my father are both singers and vocal coaches, actually. So they taught me how to sing over the years. They weren't like, you need to sing. It's just kind of like, oh, I would sing around the house and they would just, correct me on things that I did wrong. And opportunities to sing would come to me throughout my life, because I would just get out there and sing and perform with my dad or my mom. And by 14 years old, I was singing professionally. And it was so exciting for me because the music industry was looking for young talent at the time. And I was one of those people trying to get a record deal. So I got to open up for a lot of really cool artists, R&B artists, of course, like Ashanti and, hip hop acts like Outkast. So I got a chance to really get out there and perform with these really cool people I looked up to. Yeah, I love it. I've been doing it ever since.
Well, no, that's an amazing story. Let me explain it a little bit in Spanish. Well, pues
Sí,
Steve
señor.
empieza su carrera musical desde muy temprano porque efectivamente sus padres tienen mucha influencia en este tipo, digamos, en el ámbito musical. Y precisamente a la edad de 14 años ya Steve era un músico profesional. So Steve, you basically start in, did you went to like a special music school or just it was something natural just by the motivation of your parents?
It was just in something natural. I never even sang in school. I never sang in school. In school, I wasn't very popular, and kids didn't really like me. So I just like hid away, and I, like kept my head down and walked through the halls. I didn't do anything in school, but everything that was cool about me was outside of school. So as soon as I would leave school, it was almost like I became like Superman, I would become Stee and sing with these huge artists, and then I would go back to school and be the unpopular kid, and I would keep my head down.
Well, that's really interesting, yeah. Bueno, pues algo muy interesante que nos cuenta Steve es que efectivamente, pues él durante el colegio realmente era más bien un poco calmado, retraído, no esa estrella que uno se imaginaría, pero inmediatamente salía del colegio y como nos dice él, se convertía en Superman y efectivamente tocaba con grandes bandas y luego regresaba al colegio y ya no era el artista en el escenario. Well, Steve, and how this dream start now to become real, and now you're one of the most famous participant of The Voice. What can you tell us about this experience?
It's amazing. I will say I didn't expect to be as popular on the show as I am, but it's really, really cool. I just wanted the opportunity to be able to show the world what I could do, bring more attention to me. And it's worked out very, very well. And I feel very, very blessed. And I'm not taking it lightly. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done, and I'm ready to do it. I'm so happy to be on The Voice. You just don't understand.
Wow, that's incredible, and we are so happy that someone that actually is from the LowCountry is participating, and we have a great representation. Pues algo importantísimo es que él ha venido construyendo este camino, hoy es participante de La Voz en los Estados Unidos, este show tan importante. Okay, so one of the super interesting things also for the Hispanic community is that you use one of the songs of Sebastián Yatra, this guy from Colombia. Actually, I'm from Colombia.
Oh,
And
nice.
and it's Los Tacones Rojos, you know, the red heels. How you found that song and how you said, okay, this could be interesting.
Oh, Tacones Rojos. I have sang in other languages before, so it was really, really cool to be able to do a Latin song. I wanted to sing in more Espanol. I wanted to sing more than I did, but we had to break it up. Of course, I did the song with the very talented Willie Gomez. He's Dominican, from Miami, and I told him, I said, well, you know, can I at least have one Spanish part? And he was like, you can have more if you want. And I was like, yes. And of course, John split it up more, so I didn't get to sing as much as I wanted to. But this was something that was very important to me, muy importante. It's very important to me because I do sing in Spanish, and I did want to show that, you know, and to do my little thing, you know, I do a little, you know, I have my little Latin moves and things like that. I really
Yeah.
wanted to do all that on the show, and I can't believe that I got the opportunity to do it. So I'm very, very happy about that.
Well, no, we were so surprised when we heard you singing in Spanish and with this song that is so popular. No, congratulations. Pues algo espectacular, miren lo que nos cuenta Steve. Efectivamente escogió una canción, él ya ha cantado en otros idiomas, entonces digamos que de alguna manera se le facilitaba, pero escogió esta canción porque le gusta esos movimientos latinos y precisamente también nos sorprendió a toda la audiencia cuando lo vimos participando en este show y saliendo con esta gran canción y este espectáculo. So that has been something that, of course, has put all the attention now in you. But okay, let's go back to the beginning. Where you were born? Because
Oh,
we're so happy here in the Low Country.
yes, yes. I was actually born in Washington, D.C. So yeah, that was, and in D.C., like we have our own culture. So that's kind of like where the whole culture thing came from. You know, in D.C., you know, we have go-go music, and go-go music is heavy drums. It's kind of got African origins. And me personally, my origins are Cameroon. I'm Cameroonian. That's my origins. So I
Okay.
already knew about, you know, having culture, and I wanted to spread and get into other cultures and learn other languages and things like that. So yeah, a lot of this, all of my ideas came from me being born and partially raised in Washington, D.C. Then you come down here, and when I came to the Low Country, there's such a huge Latin
When that
population.
happened? How
I
long have
was
you been in the
7.
Low Country? Oh, you
I
were
was
seven.
7. I was 7 years
Wow.
old, but I kept going back home to DC like every summer break, Christmas break, spring break, because it was a bit of a culture shock for me. You know, Washington, DC is fast and
Correct.
the country is very slow. So to help me get acclimated, my parents just allowed me and my sister to go back home to be with our friends and our other family and come back home and do school here. I didn't spend my first full year in the Low Country until I was 16. So
Oh,
yeah, I kind of was raised in both places, so to speak. But yeah,
that's
that's where I got so many of my ideas from, was home and moving here.
and you graduate from what school?
Bluffton High School. Bluffton
Bluffton
High
High School.
School.
Wow,
We were
amazing.
the first sophomores there because the school was built in like 2004. So we opened the school
That's
and
amazing. That's
graduated.
amazing. No, you have been right. An incredible story. Bueno, pues Steve nació precisamente en la capital de los Estados Unidos, Washington, D.C., por supuesto, conociendo e influenciado por una gran cantidad de ritmos musicales y al mismo tiempo, como él nos cuenta, que originalmente su familia también tiene raíces de Camerún y luego a los 7 años se movió aquí a Low Country y desde los 7 años ha estado aquí, pero también yendo a Washington DC, es decir, influenciado por la música del mundo, podríamos decirlo, y precisamente luego se graduó del Bluffton High School y es de aquí de Low Country. So we can say you're more from the Low Country and people love you around
Yeah.
here
No,
and everybody's
I
so
would
excited
agree.
in this moment.
I would agree. Absolutely. I would agree. I've been here for so long at this point, and I think I've been here from 16. I've been in the LowCountry more than I was back home now. So yeah, this is definitely like my home now. Yeah, for sure. And that's why I chose to represent Bluffton. I did mention that I was from DC on The Voice, but I said Bluffton. I wanted to give the LowCountry its shine time because being from DC, we have legends from DC. Marvin
Correct.
Gaye, Genuine, and Maya, and all these incredible artists. But from the LowCountry, I wanted to represent here.
Thank you so much for that. No, pues algo importantísimo es que él dice, mire, en la voz, pues hay muchas leyendas, ¿no? Que ya han sido grandes artistas desde Washington, pero quería darle una relevancia muy importante a Low Country y por eso Bluffton juega un papel muy importante para mostrarle al mundo de dónde viene Steve. Okay, Steve, so you're now are in this competition. What is the next step of what are we going to see? And where do you want to go with your career in the musical field?
Awesome. Yeah, I actually got this one for you. So we did the blinds, we've done the knockouts, and excuse me, the blinds, the battles, and the knockouts. So
Correct.
my knockout just aired last night. It was incredible. The response has been so great. And the next round are the playoffs. So the playoffs is actually the round that you do that takes you to the lives. So if you make it through the playoffs, you go to the live rounds. And that's really cool because that's when you get to vote. So that's where we are currently in The Voice. Now, as far as my career goes, musically, I know exactly what my music sounds like. I definitely want to do a Latin record with Willie. We talked about it. I want to do a Spanish Latin. I don't know exactly what it is yet. We have some ideas about what it would be. But we definitely want to do a record together, and it's going to be incredible because he's talented. And I think it'll be a full Espanol song. I think it's going to be a full Spanish song.
Wow.
It's something I really want to do. Yes, seriously. Even if I have to sing it by myself, it's going to happen. But I want to get into film. I want to get back into acting. I used to act when I was young, so I definitely want to have a dual career with music and film, or music and stage, like stage plays and films. I want to do it all.
Wow, espectacular. That sounds amazing. Bueno, algo interesantísimo es que Steve precisamente pues ahorita está en el concurso donde invitamos a todos a verlos. We invite everybody to watch Steve. Y precisamente, entonces acaban de terminar esta parte, ahora van a ir a los playoffs que serán los lives donde van a poder votar y efectivamente podemos ver esa interacción. We hope that you get to that point and we're going to support you so much. Y aquí todos vamos a apoyar y por supuesto, él quiere más adelante construir una canción completamente en español, desarrollar muchos productos, como él dice, mi música no sé realmente a qué suena, pero quiero desarrollar un trabajo con sonidos. So we really appreciate that you are interested in that kind of feel of the music. Well, right now we're in November. Everybody is getting ready for Thanksgiving. What would you like to say to the community? And everybody is prepared to support you.
Oh, first of all, I would like to say thank you and muchas gracias, muchas gracias for the support. I am so happy and I'm so honored to be in this position. And I cannot thank you enough for all the support that everybody's shown me. I'm so glad that you all are into what I'm doing and you think that I'm great, and I'm just going to do my best to continue to be as consistent as I can and represent the LowCountry the way that I feel like it should be represented.
Thank you so much. Bueno, pues Steve nos dice que va a seguir, que les agradece a todos por todo el apoyo precisamente en este mes de noviembre y que, bueno, los invitamos a seguirlo, a apoyarlo, a continuar con esto. So we invite everybody to support him. We're gonna keep watching you and thank you so much. Y adicionalmente que quiera hacer este proyecto en español. So thank you, Steve, for giving us this couple of minutes and sharing with us this great moment of your life. And we're gonna be here with you, supporting you, and of course, thank you for letting us, the community, to share your story.
Thank you so much. Gracias. Thank you so much for having me. It means everything.
So have a wonderful day.
Llegó diciembre y con él la alegría de la Navidad a la Isla Magazine. Este mes conoceremos a Stee, el cantante de Bluffton que destaca en The Voice, el concurso nacional. Organiza tu vida financiera con David Pinzón. Decoración feliz y segura por Cinda Siamon. Descubre tu potencial. Resoluciones para Año Nuevo. Ofertas de empleo y todo lo que necesitas saber en la Isla Magazine, tu guía.